What time is it? It's currently 4:51. We are back at the airport after the concert to return home. We will proceed to talk about our trip later because I'm really tired and my throat hurts from screaming so much.
EXO, 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 EXO.
And just like that, our trip is over. The aeroplane. And it's over. We're going back to our home to continue looking at EXO through the screen. That's all we can do. No more.
EXO, 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 EXO. 살며시 맞춘 X는 kiss. 동그랗게 하는 오는 hug. 혹시 벌써 알고 있을?
It's done. It's officially over. We're back in our original state. And post-concert depression is hitting me hard. It's done. Something I've been looking forward to for so many years is now done, and now I don't know what to do.
When they come back, we're gonna go again. That's what we're gonna do.
We are gonna go again. We are definitely going again. Kai and Lei were not there, and they should have been. And they never took off their shirts like they said they were going to, so
They lied.
hopefully they tour more places inside not Arizona. That would be nice too, but more places in the US so that we don't have to fly to a complete other state to go see them. But you know, it worked.
We'll have jobs by the time we come back.
Hey, I'm Annie.
I'm Ansley.
I don't know, we were just kind of talking today
We went to Dallas.
and saw EXO.
Ah!
We're still trying to let it all sink in.
We're not doing so well at it because all we keep doing is
Yes.
watching videos.
By the way, we're not using a microphone, so this probably sounds bad. Sorry. Kai was not there, but
Sadly.
he ended up going to all the rest of the concerts, which I was okay with it while I was there. I was like, this is okay, it's going so good. And now that I'm watching other performances
With
when
Kai.
he's in it, I'm like, wow, I feel really ripped off. Kai isn't even like my major bias or anything.
But he's a major bias wrecker.
He was so many people's biases. When we were waiting in line, there was a girl, we were talking because they had signs hanging up everywhere that said Kai wasn't going to be there. And this girl looked at us and was like, I know, Kai's not going to be there. His hip thrusts give me life. And I was like, girl. Most people were really like just laid back, which I really liked because
Everyone could see, like it wasn't like a round thing, it was just like everyone was right in front. So like no one would miss anything.
And the seats were low enough, like the people's seats in front of you were
That
low
no
enough.
one was blocking you.
Yeah.
Not
even
that
if it was
that
a tall
mattered
person.
because everyone stood the whole 2.5
Yes,
hours.
when they stood up, they weren't even out on stage. It was the beginning and the lights changed a little bit, and that's when everyone stood up. I was like,
and all the
anyways.
people with their lights, they didn't put
their hands down
at
once.
all. They were just going the whole night.
We got a light stick.
And
Ansley forgot her light stick, but that's okay. But it's really cool. Woo! Look at it. Vogue. Oh, it's upside down. It says Exoplanet. How do you pronounce their concert?
EXO luXion because that's
EXO luXion. I don't know.
Schumann.
I think mostly out of all the members I was surprised to see, it was definitely Schumann.
He was just.
He could not settle down.
He was bouncing off the walls.
Chanyeol was tired as heck.
Oh my gosh.
You could see it written all over his face. At the very end, when everyone's saying goodbye, everyone was saying, I'm so happy to be here, all this other stuff. Chanyeol goes, our time setting is very different and I'm really tired.
He was the first one to talk and they all had to go down the road. All down the
Row.
row so they could all say something, and Daniel just kept interrupting them with random noises because
To Hoon at the very end, he goes, I'm sorry that I keep talking, but I guess that's okay, because
'Cause it
if I
makes
keep
it
talking,
longer.
yeah, the concert will keep going on, and like Chanyeol's probably like,
shut up.
shh. I'm glad that people weren't like super obnoxious trying to
And
jump up on
we
stage.
were the first concert to send him on their US tour, so it was great.
That's true.
And they said that they were so surprised with our singing, like everyone singing along.
Yes, they were like, we'll do a concert next time so we can be closer. I was like, Well, actually, we were supposed to be in the pit. We raised enough money to go into the pit.
We sat on the computer all day.
And the waiting list was still packed, and we didn't get the pit. I was sad. I mean, people had complaints about the pit, but it was mostly just like, people smell, and people were a little pushed, but not too bad. It was a pretty small pit. I don't know. It was great at the very end when they said goodbye, like for the first time. No one got up out of their seats because I'm sure everyone knew that they were going to do an encore, but they just wanted to wait. There were like 10 people who had walked out because they thought it was over. Everyone else stayed for like 20 minutes just like, EXO, EXO. And then they came out and did like a 45-minute encore.
They did. They like talked more and they did what, like 2 more songs?
They did 4 more songs.
They did. They did Love Me Right.
I think that's it.
Love Me Right.
And we just met like so many people. When we were getting our rental car, there was a girl there, and she had an EXO hat on, and I was holding my Luhan pillow, and she looked at my pillow and she smiled and looked away, and then right before she went out, she goes.
There was this guy who was on our flight from Arizona going to Texas to go to the concert.
Him and his friend were going to the EXO concert on the same flight as us, which was surprising because it was like 1:45 in the morning. We could talk a long time about this, but if you guys want to see the full concert, there was someone who posted like the whole thing. I'll find it and it'll be in the description. Yeah, and I'm sure there's just other people who have posted about it, so you could probably find it in a lot of spots. There's those people who are good enough and gracious enough to record the whole thing without screaming. Unlike me. Thank you to that person who did that, because that was definitely not me.
And if you guys went to the concert, you should comment and tell us about it.
Please tell us about your experience.
Hear your experience.
I love hearing it. Even though I've seen so many videos, I keep rewatching them from other people's perspectives just because it's fun to see it from theirs. So we just keep watching them over and over. So if you have any videos you want to share with us, just let us know. Thanks, you guys. We'll be out post-concert depression, by the way.
Hitting us hard.
Very hard. We stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning rewatching the whole concert. And we were like, why did we just do that? We were there. We're a mess right now.
We are.
It was so great, though. By the way, we got posters. We'll show them to you. But that's it. We're going to stop talking now because you could probably find a bunch of other people's experiences, too. So, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I say, 꼭 알아내겠어. You say, what?